Hi, I've got 8 goals, or really like 8 projects that I am focusing on in my business in 2023 to help me make more money in less time, right? And so I thought that I would share them with you because some of these I think are things that you're also going to want to incorporate into your business plan, your project plan for 2023. Welcome to Stephanie Perry Media. My name is Stephanie Perry. On this channel, I show you the behind the scenes of running a media business. My media business includes my YouTube channel, which is called Stephanie Perry, my original YouTube channel, which now has over 131,000 subscribers, and a book, which I'm publishing very soon. Over here on Stephanie Perry Media, I share the behind the scenes of running the media business to help you and your business scale and serve with ease. Welcome. Please make sure that you're subscribed. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell, turn on notifications so that you're subscribed to the channel so that you will see when I post a new video or when I go live, which I do quite a bit for co-working sessions. Welcome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you the 8 projects or goals that I have for my business for 2023 because I think that they'll be super helpful for you. In 2022, my business brought in over $250,000. And I want to double it, at least. I don't know. I haven't sat down with an actual dollar figure yet. I always keep a dollar figure in mind. I haven't sat down with an actual dollar figure, but I'm pretty sure I want to at least double that this year. And so here are the ways that I'm going to do that. Number one is I'm going to daily look at my key performance indicators, my KPIs. Yes, I made $250,000 in 2022. No, I don't have a list yet of key performance indicators of things that I need to look at on the daily or at least monthly to know how my business is doing. That's what a key performance indicator is, right? It is a piece of data that tells you how you're performing, and it's something that you would look at daily, or for some KPIs, you'd look at it monthly. So number one on my list is to come up with my KPIs and look at them on the regular. What you look at, what is the expression? What you measure gets managed, right? Or what you focus on grows. If I'm totally ignoring the important figures and only focusing on the unimportant figures, I don't really know how my business is doing. For example, me only knowing my YouTube subscriber count and not the other things that are really indicators of how well my business is doing is a fail. Okay, because my YouTube subscriber count is a vanity metric. It does not directly lead me to the money. So, goal number one, track daily KPIs. I'll tell you, so as a coach, one of my daily KPIs is going to be my YouTube students' subscriber counts. Right? What is their subscriber count? So yes, I do house sitting coaching on my other channel, Stephanie Perry, but my main bread and butter right now is YouTube coaching, and so I need to know how my YouTube students are doing. That is an indication of how well I'm doing. That's one of the main KPIs I'll add in. Of course, I'll need to keep track of how many students I'm gaining and losing every month. That's called churn rate. And so I need to sit down and decide my KPIs. Clarice, who works with me, her title is like student success coach or something. I've given her a title, and everybody just knows her as Clarice. So Clarice and I are getting together in just a couple of weeks to go over business stuff, to do like a work retreat together in Mexico. And so we'll come up together with the KPIs. We'll come up with what pieces of data we need to track daily, and we'll come up with a way to track those things. So number one, look daily at my key performance indicators. Number two, I need a bookkeeper. I don't know where's the money, where's it coming from, where's it going? I don't have track of things, okay? 6-figure business, I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, I told you I would bring you behind the scenes. The truth is I am doing a poor job of tracking money. The best thing that I do is that I have money in separate accounts. So I have like a tax withholding account. I have the regular business account where like my monthly stuff comes out of, the things that I have to pay for monthly. And I do have a business savings account, like in case we don't make any money this month, here's how I make payroll. Here's how I pay Clarice. Here's how I pay myself. So I do have accounts set up, but I don't pay attention to them. Okay, so in 2023, I'm going to do some bookkeeping. I'm going to get a bookkeeper who can get me organized. I'm going to use someone who can do this, who does this professionally, so I don't have to be like, Oh no, I don't know. Is there money? Is there money coming? Is there money going out? Who knows? All right. Number three. Oh, number three, I want to license a product that I already have. So I already have a course called Get Found on YouTube. And in 2023, I want to license that out so that other people can pay for Get Found on YouTube and give it to their students. Right? So if you're a branding coach or a business coach of some sort and your students could really benefit from YouTube marketing, but they don't know how to do YouTube marketing the right way, in a way that makes them more money in less time, they would buy Get Found on YouTube for their students. So I want to license that. So that's number three. Number four on my list is I need some legal protections. So I need someone to draw up a contract or contracts plural to make sure that the licensing agreements are good and other things. So I have a business entity formed. I have legal protection in that regard. But like I said, I'm moving into book publishing. And so I need to make sure that I'm protected in that regard. My understanding today as a novice is that you don't copyright or trademark your book title, but you do copyright the contents of the book, right? And so I need to get that kind of stuff taken care of. And this is something where it's probably better just to pay a professional than to try to figure it out and learn it for myself. Because as you can tell from my previous sentence, I don't know the difference between trademark and copyright. It would take me too much effort, I think, to do it myself. So number four on my list is to get some legal protections behind my work, to protect my work as best as I can. I'm not going to spend too much time and effort on it because people will pirate your information and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. All I can do is just make sure that I have the law on my side. Okay, the fifth goal or project for my business for 2023 is to do sales. Actually, my fifth goal is to hire a salesperson. But before I hire a salesperson, I need to actually do the sales process myself. So I've talked about the book that I'm about to publish. I've talked about my masterclass that I want to license out in the world. It would be wonderful if there was a salesperson in my business or multiple salespeople in my business who were responsible for getting bulk book sales for me, who were responsible for getting licensing agreement, like getting people to license my program, and that was not something that I had to focus on. That's not my zone of genius, as they call it, right? I'm a coach, I'm a teacher, and I'm a person with ideas, but I am not a salesperson. Okay, so in 2023, I would love to hire a salesperson, but more importantly, before that, I need to actually do sales. I need to spend some time focusing on sales in my business. I've been focusing on the marketing, which is YouTube for me primarily, but now I need to also do some real sales work so that when I do hire a salesperson, I know how they're doing. I can't measure the progress or productivity of a salesperson if I've never done sales myself. If I don't know a good closing rate, how do I know if they're doing a good job? So number 5 on my list is do sales so that I can then hire a salesperson. Number 6, of course, publish my book. That's really like the first, but it makes more sense here on the list, right? Number 6, publish my book. My book is going to be my probably best salesperson out in the world. The goal for my book is for it to grow my business. So number 6 is to publish my book. My book is Job Detox, a workbook for Black women to stop striving and get free. You can get on the wait list for the pre-order at vicarious.com/jobdetox, okay? If you're considering writing a book for your own business, let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in hearing more about the writing and or marketing side of selling a book. Let me know in the comments and I can make some more videos about that if you're interested. All right, so goal number 6 for my business is to publish my book. Goal number 7 is to double the business giving. Okay, so I'm gonna have to explain this one. My Patreon community over on the Stephanie Perry channel, my Patreon community gets together and gives money to send a Black woman on sabbatical. So in 2022, we got together $25,000 to send to a Black woman so she could take a significant time off of work. I'd like for us to do 2 women in 2023. I would like for us to sponsor 2 women. The money comes from merch from like t-shirts and things that I sell through the channel. And through the Patreon money, we bring in over $1,000 a month just from the Patreon community. And then like special things. We did a December declutter challenge where everyone was supposed to give $1 for every box or bag or big item that they took out of their home in the declutter challenge. And so I'm recording this before 2022 is over, right? But we will hit the $25,000 mark before the year is over. And then in 2023, I would like for us to send 2 women on sabbatical to raise $50,000 instead of $25,000. So all of the Patreon money and all of the merch money goes into the Vicarian Sabbatical Fund. And I've been wavering back and forth on what percentage of my other business income goes into the Vicarian Sabbatical Fund. Sometimes 5%, sometimes 10% of my coaching income, you know. And so I want to I need to figure out what the actual average was for my business's giving in 2022 and double that as well, like double that percentage. I don't know if that explained that clearly, but send twice as many women on sabbatical in 2023 is the goal. And then related to that, my 8th goal for my business for 2023 is to do some corporate giving. I don't know how to explain that, except that I want to give gifts, right? I want my business to give thoughtful gifts to the people who contribute to our business's success throughout the year. So my YouTube channel has guests frequently on the channel. Lately, I've just been giving them cash, but I would like to come up with some sort of formal giving policy. And then vendors, I'd like to do some gifting to vendors and stuff. In my mind, I am running this business in an anti-capitalist way. And I think an important part of that is for me to circulate money. I think capitalism teaches you to hoard money, and I would love to be able to look at my business and say, this is a business that helps circulate money. So in the future, that'll be pretty easy to see because I'll be publishing people's books. And for example, if someone has published a book on Amazon and it's not making her any money, right? If I then sign her book to my publishing company and am able to increase her income, increase her revenue, that's an easy way for me to say my business is helping to circulate money out in the world. Until that day, right, until I'm publishing other people's books through my media company, I need to find other ways. And I think gifting is a pretty easy, like straightforward way to do that. So I need to figure out gifting. I don't have an answer for how I'm going to figure out gifting, but I want gifting I want to look back this time next year and say, we got money out from the business into hands of people. And so I'm going to sit down, like I said, with Clarice, and we're going to do a planning session for the year in San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. We'll be doing that very soon, and I'll show you some behind the scenes of that as well. This is Clarice and my first time getting together. Clarice has worked with me for over a year, but this is our first time getting together to do work stuff. We actually met in Cancun last year. She'd worked with me for over 6 months before we ever met in person. We met in Cancun last year just for the Exodus Summit meetup. But this year we'll get together and actually do some planning for the business for the year. One of the things that I want us to focus on is giving, on top of all of the other things that I've just listed out. Okay? If something on here sounded interesting to you and you'd like to talk more about it, just let me know in the comments. This is a place where I'm having conversations about business stuff that some people aren't talking about, even if they're doing it, right? I know there are businesses out here giving and gifting. But I'd like to talk about it, and I would like for you to help me, give me some advice. If something on here was something that you do and that you would love to talk about on YouTube, let me know in the comments. This channel is not about me being the expert. This channel is about me sharing the goals and the wants, right? And then showing the progress and the successes, the failures, bringing on people who can help, and having conversations about running a business in a non-greedy, non-capitalist way. The how and the why, all right? So those are the goals. Do you have your business goals written down for the year? Even if you don't yet know how you're going to get there, even if you don't know how you're going to achieve them. Do you know your business's projects for 2023 yet? If you want, you can share some of that. If you don't have any place where you can share these goals and these plans, if you don't have a place where you can say, I want to make $500,000 next year, this is a safe place where you can do that. Go ahead and let us know in the comments what you're working towards. And if you need some help on some specific things, you need a video on something specific, you need somebody to be interviewed to answer some specific questions, let me know that in the comments as well. All right, thanks so much for watching. Please take a second and hit the like button on this video and then share it with a Black woman business owner who is working on her own 2023 goals. Okay, since you made it this far in the video, you probably would be interested in my YouTube marketing video. I have a video on how to launch a YouTube channel in 2023, and you can watch that video here. All right, thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.